Hey guys, it's the King. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video, where today we will be talking about, in my opinion, the top 5 defensive cards in the game today. Now this is after the update and this is current. Coming in at number 5, we have Barbarians. I put Barbarians at number 5 just because they are an extremely powerful defense. Not only are they good on offense, but they can take out things such as the Hog Rider, the Royal Giant, Three Musketeers, Skeleton Giant, Sparky, the Prince, the Witch, the Wizard, and just about anything that moves on the ground. Now, they do have one downfall, and that is they cannot target air troops, so they are very vulnerable to air attacks. When coupled with other support troops, such as Inferno Tower, Freeze Spell, things of this nature, they can actually take out an entire push and go on offense for your own counter push. So let's take a look at a few different ways you can use Barbarians on defense. Here you'll see the Skeleton Giant coming across the bridge. It's better to place the Barbarians away from him up toward the bridge so that they walk away as the bomb goes off. Now, when it's barbs on barbs, the best thing to do is to try to split that barb push up. By dropping your Barbarians late, you can actually get one Barbarian to go to the tower while your Barbarians take out the other 3. Now, you'll see here on Sparky, the best thing to do is to drop them on top of Sparky to confuse him. Unless you have Zap, then you can drop them anywhere from the front to the back or any side. Three Musketeers, very easy. Again, drop the Barbarians on top of the Three Musketeers and they will take them out. Even when the Musketeers are raged up, the Barbs can take them out if they are a level or 2 higher. Next up in our countdown at number 4 is the Ice Spirit. At the cost of only 1 elixir, the Ice Spirit is a very versatile card that can help you on offense and defense, but mainly on defense. It's great when you have to freeze something and let your tower take it out, or have time to drop other troops. One great thing about the Ice Spirit is that not only does it freeze, but it also does a little bit of damage too, and that will increase over time as you level the card up. Use the Ice Spirit with any card in the game for damaging results on offense and defense, but today we're talking about defense. Lay a cannon down against a giant and the Ice Spirit and freeze everything, not just the giant, but any other troops that might be in the push. This allows you to lay down your own troops, not only to take them out, but go on a counter push. Against the Miner and Lumberjack, take the Miner out, freeze the Lumberjack, drop your own troops down, and now you're on your own push. Against the Prince, real simple. Use an Ice Spirit, lay some Skellies down, and let your tower finish him off. With its ability to target ground and air troops, freeze, and do damage, the Ice Spirit fits into any deck in the game. And that is why the Ice Spirit comes in at number 4. Next on our top 5 countdown, coming in at number 3, Fire Spirits. Although arrows are a great way of taking out minions, skeletons, and goblins, at the cost of just 2 elixir, Fire Spirits are the way to go. Not only can they deal with hordes of troops, but they can also deal damage to Mega Minions, even double Mega Minions. Even though a Musketeer may be out of range of your tower, if you drop Fire Spirits directly over her, it will take her out. It is also great for taking out Sparky once Sparky is weakened, or for distracting Sparky. Although they don't freeze troops like the Ice Spirit, they do pack a good punch for 2 elixir, especially when you have a horde of troops coming at you in a push. Not just to take things out, but also to weaken everything. The big difference is their splash damage. Yes, they can take out the Inferno Dragon, as the Inferno Dragon can only target 1 troop at a time, while the other 2 can take him out. They're also great for weakening Barbarians, if not take them out if they're a level or 2 higher. Moving on to number 2, one of my favorite cards in the game, the Ice Wizard. It was hard not to put the Ice Wizard at number 1. But his ability to slow a push down and slow so many troops down at once is unmatched by any other card in the game. He is by far one of the best defensive cards in the game, period. When you have other troops that are helping you defend, having him behind those troops to slow everything down can be a game changer. Almost 10 times out of 10. Not only does he help slow your opponent's push down, but he's usually the last man standing to help you get a little bit of chip damage on offense on the other side. Here against two giants. Yes, there was freeze involved. Here comes some barbarians. Here comes the ice wizard. He's going to slow everything down. This push should have destroyed this tower. But you'll see here, because of the ice wizard, it does get the tower down to 736. But now you're on your own counter push. I have personally won games with 10 seconds left because the Ice Wizard was able to slow everything down just enough to let the time expire. Not only does he slow everything down, but he also does damage. It's not as much as the regular wizard, but it is significant damage. It may take him a little bit longer to take out a minion horde, but he can do it all on his own. I have been able to get 2 Ice Wizards down after cycling through my deck, and that is devastating and frustrating to your opponent. You really don't want him to be the first card that you always throw down. You really want other troops in front of him to help do damage as he slows the push down. The prince can take him out in one shot. That is, if you allow the prince's charge to hit him. This is one thing you don't want to have happen. It would be best to use zap or throw some other troops in front of the prince to slow the prince's charge, and then the ice wizard can start to slow him down as you add more troops. Now coming in at number 1, the best defensive card in the game, in my opinion, is got to be the Inferno Tower. The Inferno Tower can take down almost anything in the game. Yes, it can be distracted by smaller troops, so this is why it's better to play it with other troops to help you defend. Really, the main purpose of an Inferno Tower is to take out the big stuff. The Inferno Tower is one of the most frustrating cards in the game for your opponent to have to deal with. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have gone against one, and you all well know how hard and difficult it is to get past if you don't have the right troops, the right cards. When you have other supporting troops to help your Inferno Tower defend, then you can take out large pushes, as you see here with the goblins, the archers, and 2 lava hounds. Most troops will be drawn to your Inferno Tower after you have laid it down. Wrong placement can mean all the world when you're trying to defend a big push. Too far to the left or the right, and it does not draw them close to it. The Inferno Tower does have good range. It can outrange the Inferno Dragon, so it can take an Inferno Dragon down all by itself. To keep your Inferno Tower from being distracted by smaller troops, it's best to take them out as quickly as possible so that your Inferno Tower can take on the real task at hand, which are the big tanks in the game. Having an Inferno Tower in your deck is almost a must if you want to be successful at tournaments, classic challenges, and grand challenges. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of decks that use the cannon, but when it comes to defending air and ground, you cannot go wrong with an Inferno Tower. Well, that wraps up my top 5 defensive cards in the game. Please hit the like button if you like the video, subscribe, leave your comments in the comments section below if you agree or disagree, but most of all guys, be well.